20 inspirational quotes by Morgan Freeman that will change your perspective. The best way to guarantee a loss is to quit. Challenge yourself, it's the only path which leads to growth. You're going to relegate my history to a month? I always tell my kids, if you lay down, people will step over you. But if you keep scrambling, if you keep going, someone will always give you a hand. Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance. If you want to see a miracle, be the miracle. I'm not intimidated by lead roles. I'm better in them. I don't feel pressure, I feel released at times like that. That's what I'm born to do. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Hope is the best thing in the world. It's the one thing stronger than fear. I always say that the hardest thing in life is to forgive. But hate is self-destructive. If you hate somebody, you're not hurting the person you hate, you're hurting yourself. The highest power is the human mind. The best way to change the world is to change the story. I always tell people, when you do something, you should swing for the fence. Don't bunt. Be prepared to go all the way. You should be brave enough to admit that you're not perfect, yet determined enough to strive for perfection. You are the sum total of your choices. You can't legislate love. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright. The best way to teach morality is to make it interesting. I don't know what my favorite role is. I always tell people that my favorite role is my next one. The most important thing in life is your family. There are days you love them, and others you don't. But in the end, they're the people you always come home to. Sometimes it's the family you're born into, and sometimes it's the one you make for yourself.